As you see, we got some interesting stuff on the table here, and you're probably wondering what they have to do with one another. Well, this is a special shout out and recognition to Dave from Satu Dave's channel. This is stuff that he has either reground and or modded for me, and I wanted to take a moment and just showcase his work and show my appreciation for everything that he has done. So probably the simplest thing on the table, I'm guessing, is going to be my modded hedgehog here. This is a traditional pocket knives exclusive hedgehog manufactured by QSP M390 titanium bolsters here with the camo carbon, fat carbon inlays on it. Sorry, camo carbon inlays. I said fat carbon, that is not correct. It had just a little bit of a bull nosed on here, and I don't have the equipment to do something cleanly to mod this. Everything that I have here is going to be very rough and ugly. So I wanted to send it to him, and we kind of talked back and forth a little bit on this one, and he absolutely nailed the design on this one. I absolutely love this knife, and with this mod, I love it even more. I just think it's such a fantastic little modern traditional slip joint that has been modded by him, and I just think it looks super clean. So now I'm just going to go from bottom to top. One of the first and earlier ones that I sent to him was just an OTF that I got here from TACCOM. This one here is the Chimera. I still really love this one for a daily EDC. It's a really good size. It's very low profile, but it's got girth to it and a fantastic switch. So this one here is very nice for EDC. And my boy put a hollow grind on it. Look how thin and slicey it is. 154 cm, absolute laser beam. He absolutely killed this one, and I'm really happy with this. I use this for a lot of tasks behind the scenes, especially breaking down big boxes and stuff while I'm at the desk. If I want to get into something when I do like those what new videos, what's new this week, this is one of the ones that I'll use for that particular video. So he did that regrind on this one, and I think it came out really good. The next one I'll go into, just on this particular side, he hadn't done a fixed blade in a while. When he started doing his regrinds, he had indicated that he started with fixed blades. So this one here, he said it was a little bit more of a challenge because I'm assuming the coated blade kind of masked a little bit of what was going on with it. So you can see it has a compound grind. So it's a little thinner right in this area, and then on the tip they left a little bit of girth out there to keep some strength on it. So it's still got the original blade stock. What he has done for me here is he just took a little bit of the thickness out of here because I EDC this. So I do like my EDC knives to have some slicing capabilities to them, but I feel like there's still enough strength here that if I wanted to take this overlanding or camping overnight, this would serve really well for opening packages that I might need to get into while doing those types of tasks, but also any type of kitchen or cooking cutting tasks, this will still perform very well at. I think this came out really nicely. I do have some future steps that I'm going to be doing with this particular one, but this was the start of it, and I think it's an absolute killer with Nitro V steel coming in at 69 bucks, and then Satu putting my own personal touch on it for me with a fantastic regrind on this one. Next one I'm going to jump into is one that was a joint collab. So I sent it to my brother Jay Dizzle to get the opening hole and flipper tab removed, and then I got it back. I anodized it and shipped it off to Satu Dave, who proceeded to do the hollow grind. And it was a little sharp for me here, so I asked him just to kind of touch that up, and it was a little sharp coming back into the nail there. And I just asked, since he had it anyway, just for him to smooth that out. And, you know, I know that they have these now, of course, afterwards with the pre-cut hole on them without the flipper tab, but this was on sale for like 130 bucks when I picked it up originally in the S35VN, and it had that flipper tab and no opening hole. So this was a big time upgrade for me. And then this hollow grind Satu threw on here is fantastic. He did an awesome job, made it an absolute slicer. Again, the same thing, he just took it down to make it thinner, but he didn't remove too much to take away the strength on this one. So you still got some strength while it is a laser beam. And then I just continue to tune it up, and I think it's in its final form. I don't imagine doing anything else to this one, but I've always really liked those premium Kizer sheepdogs with the titanium and the triple slotted there. I think it looks really, really nice. We're going to jump up over here into the corner and talk about the most recent project he did for me, which was simply a light hollow grind on here, and my boy put an edge on it for me. Thank you, Dave. I really appreciate that. You did not have to do that, my man. He put a fantastic edge on it. The S35VN again from Vosteed and Kizer continue to really impress. I asked again, like the sheepdog, just to thin it out a little bit. He left a little bit more beef on here for me for this one because it does feel like it's meant to be more hard used, but it was so thick that I was getting resistance trying to go through some thicker materials, and this really alleviated that for me. So for me, this is the perfect hedgehog. Ironically, he's worked on 2 of my hedgehog knives from Vosteed Knives with their compression lock on here. Very interesting. Like the Roxy 3 though, this has made quite the impression on me because while it is smaller, I am able to get 4 fingers on it. It's got nice chunkiness to it, so it fills out the hand pretty nicely. You know, this is going to be great for companion carry, although today I'm main carrying it because I have my raccoon as my secondary carry, but it's got an actual detent on it. It's such a fantastic knife. And he did a great job with the hollow grind. Really, really liking that a lot. And then the last one that him and I collaborated on is my Sparrow. So the Sparrow had a flipper tab on it. I didn't like the flipper tab at all aesthetically or the way that it, you know, bulged out of the back there. So I reached out to him and we talked a little bit about doing a finger choil, but instead of coming up and taking away a ton of blade, I wanted like a trigger choil. So what we talked about when he got it is he put that choil in there, but he didn't come in as far. What I asked for him to do when we talked through it was to kind of cut away a little bit of the scale material. It's kind of like what you see on the Devo knives, which was my inspiration behind it, because I actually sent a picture of a Devo nip to kind of show him what I was talking about. But now I have this finger choil trigger pull style to be able to choke up on, and it's really, really nice because I can keep that trigger and then just wrap my thumb around it for any type of heavy duty cutting, and then just choking back here for just, you know, detail work and things of that nature. But nice hollow grind on this one. He took it all the way out to the tip. It looks really, really good. Very happy with this one. So I just wanted to kind of showcase these and show a little bit of the work that Sat2 had done on these. Really awesome job. Very fun stuff. He does phenomenal work, and just wanted to say thank you for everything, bro. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment down below. Shout out to all the channel members out there. I appreciate that extra support you provide to the channel. I hope all of you have a fantastic week. Until next time, peace.